Okay, good afternoon, class. At this point, we're looking at the control test 2. And control test 2, at this point, you guys have gotten your results back. Okay, so at this point, you can't tell me but I haven't marked this question or that question. At this point, I would accept the fact that you say, okay, why didn't I get the mark for this question? Or I haven't added up incorrectly. That's right. Okay. So we've added up incorrectly. Okay. So the first question says, given the sequence 4, 7, and 10, write down the next term in the sequence. So how do I move from one term to the next? You're adding 3. Then I add 3. So if I add 3 to the next term, to 10, I would have gotten 13 for term 4. Okay. The next question says determine the general term, Tn. So since we're adding all the time, or subtracting, it will follow the formula Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1. It's an arithmetic sequence. So your a value is 4 plus n minus 1 times d, which is 3 in this case. So you will have 3n minus 3 plus 4 is 1. Tn is equal to 3n plus 1. Okay. Okay, so the next question is 1.3. In question 1.3 we are asked which term of the sequence is equal to 97. So this is in other words the nth term. So you got 97 is equal to Tn, which is 3n plus 1. So 3n is equal to 96. Divide by 3 both sides. Therefore n is equal to 32. So therefore is the 32nd term is equal to 97. Okay. The next one, in question 1.2.1, write down the next term in the pattern. Again, moving from one term to the next, they added 6. Then I'm adding 12. Then you're adding 18. So in other words, I'm adding 6 all the time. Not so. So what do I write on the side? 2a. And then 3a plus b. And then a plus b plus c. Okay, so we have 2a is equal to 6, a is equal to 3. So 3a, which is 3 plus b is 6, b is equal to negative 3. So you got a, which is 3, plus b, which is negative 3, plus c is equal to 1. So c is equal to 1. So Tn is equal to 3n squared minus 3n plus 1. 3 times 4 squared minus 3 times 4 plus 1, which gives me an answer of 37. Okay. Determine the value of this first 69th term, the question reads. So again, this is now 1.2.3. So T69 is equal to 3 times 69 squared minus 3 times 69 plus 1. So that is going to be 3 times 69 squared minus 3 times 69 plus 1. We have an answer of 14,077. Is that correct? Okay. The next question, they ask you to write down the first 3 terms of a linear pattern are 3x plus 3, 4x minus 5, and 2x minus 1. So the question says determine the value of x. So what is exclusive to linear patterns? It has a first common difference. Okay? Which means to say that your difference, which is T3 minus T2 is equal to T2 minus T1. So it's going to be 2x minus 1 minus 4x minus 5 is equal to 4x minus 5 minus 3x plus 3. Okay. So what do we do now? We need to get rid of the brackets by multiplying out that negative. So I have 2x minus 1 minus 4x plus 5 is equal to 4x minus 5 minus 3x minus 3. Again, x is one side, nums the other side. So it's 2x minus 4x minus 4x plus 3x equals minus 5 minus 3 plus 1 minus 5. Okay, so that gives you negative 8. So it's going to give you negative 3x is equal to negative 12. So x works out to be 4. Okay, you all agree with that? Any confusion there? Is the register? Just put your name on it, please. Okay. So that is 3 marks there. In the next question, we are told that if x is equal to 4, determine the 56th term. So in order for us to calculate the 56th term, I need to know what the first 3 terms of the sequence is. So here they are confirming my answer that I've calculated in the previous question, that x is equal to 4. Now, if you got a different answer, which some of you did get, you can't use that wrong answer or your answer, even if your answer was right. You must remember that here they gave us what x is. So you must use what is given. Okay? So if x is equal to 4, determine the value of the 56th term. Okay? So what I do is I first work out the first 3 terms. I substitute 4 in there, so it's 3 times 4 plus 3. 4 times 4 minus 5. And 2 times 4 minus 1. That gives you 12, 13, 14, 15. 16 minus 5 is 11. And 8 minus 1 is 7. So how do I move from one term to the next? You're minusing 4 all the time. Can you see that? So my general term is Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1d. Again, I don't need to write that formula down. My first term is 15, which is my a value, plus n minus 1 times negative 4. So it's going to be 15 minus 3n plus 4. So it's minus 3n plus 19. Why did I answer the question? No. Minus 4n, yes. My mistake, sorry. Minus 4n plus 19, is that correct? Alright. So therefore, T 56 is equal to negative 4 times 56 plus 19. Negative 4 times 56 plus 19. It gives you an answer of negative 12. Okay. Any confusion there? No? So going on with our lives. Number 2. A savings account. A savings account offers interest at 8% per annum compounded monthly. Convert this to an effective interest rate compounded annually. So the effective to nominal compounding is 1 plus I effective is equal to 1 plus I to the m over m to the exponent m. So 8% per annum compounded monthly. So that is an effective, a nominal compound. Okay? So that's going to be 1 plus 8%, so 0.08. Compounded monthly is over 12, the exponent 12. So it's 1 plus I effective. So what I do is I take that 1 over the equal sign, becomes minus 1. Let's punch that in the calculator. Is 1 plus, remember this formula is not given in the exam. You must memorize this formula, okay? That's a 0,082999, and of course you multiply it by 100, you get 8,3%. So I effective is 8,3%. Okay? Yeah, 8,3%. The next question. We are told that the company buys a truck for 900,000 rand. It depreciates at a rate of 16% per annum on the reducing balance method. Reducing balance method follows the formula A is equal to P into 1 plus I to the 1 minus I to the exponent. That is reducing balance method. They plan to replace the truck after 5 years. The question says in 2.2.1, determine the book value of the truck after 5 years. So of course this formula stands. Just rewrite it neatly. So you're reducing balance, A is equal to P into 1 plus 1 minus, sorry, I to the exponent n. So it's going to be P, which is 900,000 into 1 minus 16%, 0,16 to the exponent 5. So that gives you 900,000 into 1 minus 0.16. Yes, Michael?
Sorry for this.
Yes.
Can check with the 11 piece for those who have the 11 piece.
For those?
Who brought something, money.
Money for what?
We've been charged with the food for today, for the evening.
Are you in this maths class?
Yes, sir. I'm performing.
So you consider the performance better than what you're supposed to be doing here? How much did you get for your maths paper? Is it a good mark? Is it over 80%?
No.
So if I was you, I would have been here. Don't you think? Or have you made a wise choice to go there instead of being here? I'm joking. I'm expecting an answer.
No,
Sorry?
no, sir.
No. So why do you choose that over maths? How much I feel?
So I do watch the videos.
You do watch the video. It's not about watching the video. It's about being here. You could have asked your questions that you had. We went wrong. It's about that. But do what you want to do. But do what you think is right. Okay? So I got a different idea of what is right. Okay? What's your name? Okay. So near, and all of them is gone. Jeez. Okay, so in 2.2.3, we are told that the company calculates that they would need 1,262,297 to replace the truck in 5 years. Determine the average annual rate of inflation. So the annual rate of inflation, the inflation formula is A is equal to P into 1 plus I to the exponent. Okay, so they're going to end off with 1,262,297. They started off with 900,000 rand into 1 plus. We're calculating your rate, and that is going to be for 5 years. Okay, so again we're calculating I, so we first divide by 900,000. Okay, that cancels. So 1 plus I to the 5 is equal to, in the calculator, is 1262297, and that is over, I think I got 1 2 too many there, 900,000, 1.04, 1.4025, and the number of course gets up. You must take the fifth root of that. So the fifth root of that answer is 1,07. So So it's 1 plus I is equal to 1,07 minus 1, 0, will give you 0,07 times 100, of course give you 7%. Okay, the rate is 7%, your inflation rate. Okay, any confusion here? Yes? Okay. Okay, let's look at the next question. The next question, we are told that 2 years after they bought the first truck, the company starts a sinking fund. They deposit 250,000 rand at the beginning of each year. You see, 2 years after they bought the first truck. So if you set up your timeline here, so not in the first, not initially, not in the first.